why Pac-Man will make that fight with Diaz, because he believes he can win it and make a big payday and avoid this pain for a while.
Can you imagine the Marquez family? Rafael, 2 weeks ago, loses a dead-tight decision and a highly controversial decision to Israel Vasquez. And tonight, this is a questionable decision as well, although again, not a robbery because it was close enough to go either way. But the heartbreak in that family as both brothers suffered unbelievably close defeats in a family in 2 weeks' time. Oh man.
And a family made history when both the brothers were with that. Wally, your thoughts now that you're up there?
Well, you know what? I talked to Freddie Roach, and I said, did you guys think you needed the final round? And he said, yeah, I thought we did. And I said, well, frankly, I don't think you got it. And he said, yeah, we thought we won it. And he thought that was the margin of victory. And it turns out on the third card that that's what it was. We haven't seen the cards yet, but, you know, the third card was 114, 113. So as razor close as you can get in this decision.
Can you in some way describe the atmosphere in the ring for us right now, Wally?
Well, it's a lot calmer now than when the decision was announced, but, you know, you could see as well as I could. I was standing by the Pacquiao people, and when that final card was announced, they just went nuts here, because I don't think they were at all sure.
I wasn't either. Wally trying to make his way over in a very crowded ring. Not easy duty he's got up there. I'm just trying to absorb the way this fight was ebbing back and forth and down to the final round. Rich, is just an amazing night for boxing, and I know they have other plans, but wow, this is the fight people want to see. Marquez has got to be devastated as he's doing this television interview with HBO right now. Then we'll go right behind them.
I think they're trying to get Manny Pacquiao over to Wally, but that ring is absolute pandemonium in there. I think they're just about there.
Yeah, we're looking for Wally and young man carrying a couple of belts up there, Manny Pacquiao. As soon as we get our shot set. Wally's with Manny. Go, Wally.
All right, guys, thank you. See Manny Pacquiao here draped in his 3 belts after a very, very tough fight. Manny, congratulations, but you fought 24 rounds with this guy. It's still a razor-thin fight. Do you think we'll ever see you fight time?
I don't think so, because I think the business is over.
Yeah, you had enough of this, huh? Now, let me ask you something. Going into the final round, it seemed that you needed to win it. I had it even on my card. A lot of people in press row did. Did you feel like you needed to win the 12th round to win the fight?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Is careful and to win the last round, because the last round is the most important rounds in boxing, and that's why I'm doing my best in the last round.
In some ways, it seemed like this might have been a tougher fight than the first fight that you guys had. In what ways was he different?
Well, he have a lot of different of this fight. This fight tonight is he move a lot, and then he counter a lot, and he is getting stronger.
There were a couple of times when he hit you with right-hand leads, and you seemed almost angry at yourself, like you knew it was coming, and that you were upset you got hit with it. Is that what was happening?
That's you know, that's why that's psychological.
Now the knockdown in the 3rd round looks like it probably was the margin of victory for you, right? At that point, did you think you were going to stop him, or did you know from the first fight that, you know, this was still a long way from over?
Well, on the knockdown, on the first knockdown, you know, I'm very happy that, because I think I control the fight already, but on the next rounds I have a bad cut in my right eyes, and I didn't see I can see his pants and on our left, so that's why it's hard to punch back to him, because I can't control how far is it.
Now, I don't know if you'll remember which round it was, but it was the 8th round where he seemed to really hurt you, first to the eye and then with a shot to the body. It seemed to be perhaps the biggest round he had fought against you. How badly were you hurt there?
I'm really hurt on that round, because I can see his pants, because of the blood comes out of my, you know, go to my eyes, and I can see his pants.
That was a tremendous performance. Now, what is your plans for the future? Are you moving up to 135?
Well, that's our plan. We have a plan to move 130 pounds, and but it's not fixed yet. But we will talk to the promoter, Bob Arum. And so I would like to thank to Bob Arum.
All righty. We'd like to thank you, Manny Pacquiao. Bloody but unbowed, the big winner here tonight over Juan Manuel Marquez. Back to Alan and Rich at ringside.
Okay, well, you heard it there, Rich. He thinks he's finished with this business and wants to move up.
He
blame him.
said very clear, it is over.
I think he's had enough of this character. Do you think that money could make it happen? I mean, I know that Marquez wants it to happen, but Manny, he's holding the cards now.
I don't think it's so much money. Public clamor, probably. Media clamor would maybe make them go in that direction, but I think they're going to move on.
And, of course, Manny's been wanting. Here's a guy that started as a...
There's one.
Hello, Juan. Let's go now to Mr. Marquez and Wally.
All righty, you know, there are some fighters, you know, who come up second in the scorecards, and you don't want to call them losers. I'm here with Juan Manuel Marquez. Jaime Quintana will interpret for us. First of all, ask Juan Manuel if he thought that he won the fight.